Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground. Of course, on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Portland Trailblazers got to the free throw line in overtime because Westbrook fouled at what a 1 second plus left, and then he gets to the free throw line and make two free throws after DeMar DeRozan hits a three to get them there, and then he ends up hitting a mid-range jumper to get them the lead. But with that foul and the free throws, they lose 134 to 133. The Kings are now 6-21 and 3-13 on the road, and then the Blazers are 11-16 and 5-6 at home. Sacramento won the first quarter 40 to 36, but they lost the second quarter 27 to 30. Then they won the third quarter 23 to 19, but they lost the fourth quarter 33 to 32, and then they lost the overtime period 19 to 18. Precious Achiuwa got a dunk. That was the only shot that he made for the Sacramento Kings in 14 minutes of playing. He went 1 of 5 from the field and had 2 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, and 1 personal foul. And was a -3 and plus minus. Obviously, you want more than what he gave you offensively, but he had some good looks. He just couldn't convert them. Defense is supposed to make it hard and difficult anyway. He just wasn't good enough to get them done and in the basket. Keegan Murray, 43 minutes. That was the most on the team. He finished with 17 points, went 8 of 17 from the field. He mixed it up a little bit, got to the basket and things of that nature. He also went 1 of 4 from 3, but got no free throws in this one. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Really was trying to find a way to help this team get another win. He really was putting a lot of effort on both ends of the court to play better than he normally does. No Zach LaVine, no Sabonis, so somebody had to take more shots. Somebody had to score more points. And somebody had to do some more defensive things just to give them a chance to win. And that's what they got. They just didn't get the win, though. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. Renard, he played a spectacular game. 37 minutes, 29 points, even made a 3 in this one. Kept attacking the basket in all different type of ways and finished real well. He also took the most shots on the team tonight with 20. He made 10 of them, so 50% there. He was 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He had a double because he ended up having 11 rebounds. And he also had 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and 4 offensive rebounds out of the 11, and 3 personal fouls and a -1 and plus minus. He's becoming a really, really good player, and he does exactly what they need him to do, which is stay near the paint mainly and try to use that length and quickness to be able to finish as fast as he can. And he's showing potential that he can space the floor, and he's a big man that got good touch, and that's the ones you have to love and really want out there. Russell Westbrook kept his speed, and he also slowed it down sometimes. 35 minutes, 20 points. He ended up going 8 of 11 from the field and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He had a double-double because he had 10 assists, and it came in all different type of ways, not just drive and dump it off, which he didn't really have to do as much in this one. And so far, this whole season for the Kings, 3 rebounds. He did have 3 turnovers. He also had 4 personal fouls and was a +2 and plus minus. DeMar DeRozan, 35 minutes, 33 points. He ended up having the most points on the team, and he came through in clutch time, even hit a corner 3 that was really, really needed to keep him in the game. 10 of 16 from the field, only missed 6 shots. That's impressive. He also went 3 of 4 from the three-point line and 10 of 10 from the free throw line. And he also had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 4 personal fouls, and finished as a +4 and plus minus. Dario Saric, 10 minutes, 0 of 1 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus. Dylan ended up having 16 minutes being played and had 8 points and 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had the most rebounds off the bench with 7. Everybody off the bench got a rebound or more. Every starter had a rebound or more and an assist or more, showing you how well they was operating as a team. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, 3 offensive rebounds for Dylan, and he was a 0 and plus minus. Dennis Schroeder had some push shots to go. 22 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field. Also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also was able to find a way to get his teammates some good looks and some fast ones. He finished with 6 assists. and 2 rebounds and 2 turnovers, and was a minus 12 and plus minus. Keon Ellis got the most points, 10 off the bench. He also played the most minutes, which was 32. 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 6 steals. Really showing you all the things he brings to the table on both ends of the court, and you have to love the fact that he actually can shoot a little bit too. Although he didn't do that well in this game, he also did take a lot of risk and ended up helping them get 5 personal fouls and 1 offensive rebound and a +7 and plus minus. And then Nee Clifford, he was always where you wanted him to be in the 20 minutes that he played. He finished with 8 points, went 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. 48 of 94, 51% from the field, 6 of 19, 32% from three, 31 of 34, 91% from the free throw line, 42 rebounds, 29 assists, 18 turnovers, 13 steals, 7 blocks, and 29 personal fouls. And then the Portland Trail Blazers, they had chances to win it. They was in it, and then they found a way to get it done. And it wasn't the greatest ending, wasn't how you probably thought it would go, but they wanted to get the win, and they figured out as a team and as a coaching staff to give themselves a good and the best chance to get it done, and they did. Jeremy Grant, 40 minutes, 20 points, 7 of 18 from the field, 3 of 6 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds. They all had a rebound or more and an assist or more in their starting lineup too, which is good. And then he had 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +6 and plus minus. He scored very random, and I would say he had a lot of tough looks too, a lot of forced shots, and he had some open ones too. Didn't really make either or that much in this one, but the rebounds is something that really helped the team. He had the most on the team, and it was much needed. And he also made it tough to be able to score on him on a perimeter. You have to make your opponent work for everything, and I feel like him and Tamani Kamara did a good job of that. 35 minutes, 17 points for Tamani, 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 8 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, and he did foul out in this game, but he was a +13 and plus minus. You just happy that he was able to score and was able to make the threes that was there for him, and just keep moving the ball when he didn't have a shot that was good, and just trying to find a way to stay in front of guys and make it difficult. And sometimes with the new rules, you can't even do that without being called for a foul. It's just how the game is right now. Then he played 42 minutes. That was the most on the team. And he also had game high at 35. He went 12 of 19 from the field and 1 of 5 from three, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. This man is really good at just blowing right past you and just attacking the paint and finishing at the rim. There's nothing you can really do because he's so fast and so strong. You just have to hope he misses when he gets to the rim, or you hope that he settles for the jump shot, which he did sometimes in this game because it's part of the game. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. He does so many things real well, becoming a well-rounded player. Like I said, he's really, really good, and there's no way of really slowing him down or stopping him unless he just missing the shots himself. Donovan Clingan had a big scoring night, which he doesn't really have that much of, but they needed it from him. 35 minutes, 19.6 of 9 from the field, mainly finishes at the rim, but he did go 2 of 4 from 3 point line too. One of the problems was he went 5 of 13 from the free throw line. They kept giving him the ball to shoot free throws. He was able to make some, but he also missed majority of them. 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 5 offensive rebounds, and 4 personal fouls, and a +11 and plus minus for him. He's still a good center, man. He just takes up so much space, and the game just becomes so simple because of his size. And you just hope that he continues to learn how to use angles and use patience and use body control to be a better finisher and a faster finisher in the future. That'll actually help the team offense, and it'll actually help him too. Then Shaden Sharp, he can shoot. If you want him to shoot, he's willing to do it. But if you pay too much attention to that, he will take you off the dribble and get a close shot at the basket. 35 minutes for him, 26 points, 11 to 22 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. And then you look at the bench, 17 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 3 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls, and a -18 and plus minus. He's a support player. He's going to run, he's going to cut, he's going to shoot the open shot, and he's going to try to make things happen defensively. That is why he got in foul trouble, because that's part of the game. But it ended up being a good game for him. I like what he did tonight on both ends of the court, even though he got in foul trouble. Robert Williams, 17 minutes, 2 points, 1 to 3 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 6 rebounds, which was the most off the bench, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, and he finished as a -1 and plus minus. He's out there to give effort and try to block shots and protect the paint. Obviously, you want him to rebound as much as he can while he's out there, and he did a good job of that. And then try to finish strong or quick around the rim, and he did that. Reed played 4 minutes. He didn't do much because of that. He only went and took 1 shot and missed it. He also had 1 personal foul, was a +2 and plus minus. Caleb Love, 9 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal. His only rebound was offensive. He had 2 personal fouls and was a +7 and plus minus. He did take the most shots on the bench today, but they needed it. They just needed somebody to take the open looks, and he missed some, and he made 1 or 2, and that's about it. And in City, he seemed like he was running away from scoring, but you couldn't blame him because he went 1 of 6 from the field and 1 of 4 from 3. His only shot that he made was the 3 in 29 minutes, but he did have 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and 2 steals. But he also came with 4 personal fouls too, and was a -12 by the end of the game. And then Rupert, 2 minutes for him. He didn't do anything because of that. And other than that, they shot 49 of 103, 48% from the field. They shot more shots than the Kings, but the Kings made that a better percentage, and they didn't. 48% compared to the 51%. And then 15 to 45, 33% from 3. They shot more threes than the Kings, but the Kings ended up shooting 1% less than they did, which ain't a big difference. And then 21 to 33, 64% from the free throw line. They shot 1 less free throw than the Kings, but the Kings made theirs at a way better percentage, and that kept them in the game, and that kept them going to have a chance to win. And then 44 compared to the 42 of the Kings, they ended up winning that by 2. The Blazers did. Then they had 1 more assist, 30 to 29 compared to the Kings. 19 turnovers, 1 more than the Kings. And then 6 steals. They ended up having 7 less than the Kings. And then they had 1 less block. They also had 17 offensive rebounds to the 11 of the Kings. They had 27 defensive rebounds, 31 for the Kings, and then 27 personal fouls, while the Kings had 29. Whew, this was a tough one for the Kings to lose. They really, really made it seem like they was going to win. They was already celebrating, and then the referee said, no, it's not over. Denny's going to the free throw line. Next thing you know, they went from being happy to not able to believe it. Then next thing you know, they ended up losing because of those free throws. But DeMar stepped up, Westbrook stepped up. They played as much fight as they could. They put themselves in a great position to get another win. And it just sucks that it got drained and took from you, and you realize, like, man, what could we have done? Because we have been losing basically every game we play. It would have been good to play this well and play this good together and finish the game with the win, but it just wasn't meant to be, and it just didn't happen. And the Blazers kept fighting, they kept battling, they kept feeding off the energy of the crowd, and they felt that they was a better team, and they was playing like that a lot of the time. And the only thing that I would say is their defense was a little sloppy sometimes, and they did take some tough shots here and there. And I feel like the Kings looked a little bit more organized, and they seemed like they was really just trying to take their time and do their thing in a certain way, even though it wasn't always pass to the open guy. It was just sometimes creating the shots for themselves, even if it was one on one, or just taking a quick shot, or just trying to take a quick ability to try to blow past somebody to get to the paint. I feel like the Blazers did some things like that too with Denny, and it was just came to the point where who can stop who, and then you realize the game ain't over until that clock is over. And then the Kings looked at it like, wow, did they call that when the game was on the line? Gonna be some controversy because of that, but it still ended up happening, and the game ended up going to the Blazers because of that call. The refs decided the game. It sucks, but it is rules to this game, and you have to be disciplined in this game, or you will be in a tough situation because of that. You gotta always look out for what you do right and what you do wrong, just in general, not just basketball related. Comment, like, subscribe, share it, the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about other various NBA topics and basketball ones too. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. Not only that, I also try to upload videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. And that gives y'all a form of entertainment for that. And then I also got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free for you to enjoy and watch whenever you want to. And just remember, I got more videos coming out the more I live, if it's meant to be. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for showing appreciation. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for staying loyal. And thanks you for checking out the channel in general. And thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is, and continue to stay subscribed and love it for what it is, and enjoy the content for what it is. Other than that, love y'all, need y'all, and I'm glad I have y'all. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.